Today I'm going to show you how to replace the ARB or anti-roll bar bushes on a CLK Mercedes, but it's probably similar on most cars. It's quite a simple job to do, so let's get on with it. So I'm going to change the anti-roll bushes on the CLK 500. I could have bought the standard ones, but I've gone for the Powerflex ones. I quite like these. A couple of reasons. Mainly, you get a sticker to put in your toolbox and a little ditty keyring. Anyway, so these are the bushes. Quite a simple job, he says. I've waited till it started to go dark to do it, which is always the best thing to do. You basically need to jack the car up, 8mm socket, take the belly pans off, and then a torque, I think it's a E12 torque, fitting to actually drop the anti-roll bar couplings off. And these are the bushes here, if I can get them out. You get two of them in a pretty fetching purple. I could have got, like I said, I could have gone for standard, but it was just easier. Got these off the internet. Just make sure you get the right size bush, which is a 22mm on these, and they split there so you can put them on. Hello. So these are how the bushes go on. We've also got some little grease here again, which I've discussed about in another video, where you've got to make sure you use the silicone bush assembly grease, he says without laughing. Basically it's a non-petroleum or oil based grease, so it won't actually perish the rubber, which if you use normal grease it will perish the rubber. And it says on the back, for PTFE, silicone grease has been supplied where required and must be used to optimum bush performance and durability. So if you want the best out of your bush, always make sure you lubricate it with this silicone grease. Enough said. So let's get to work and jack the car up and change the bushes. So first part of this bush replacement job, it's very important. Put your sticker on your toolbox. That's very important. You've got to get that done first. Once you've done that, everything else just follows easily. So it's an 8mm socket where I need to find those, and the ARB. So let's get these tools. So basically what's in here, I should have it done. Obviously the jack, wheel braces, not wheel braces, what we're about, wheel stands. Get socket, extension. I might even take that doobie. Doobie-doo. The electric doodah. Nothing else, there's a light on it, so that's good. Right, so let's get outside and get the car jacked up and get ready to go. Now, what I haven't said is on a previous episode, which I haven't actually published yet, so it will be confusing, I've actually replaced on the anti-roll bar, you've got drop links that come down, anti-roll bar goes across, drop links to the other side. I've replaced those anti-roll bar links. So this was just the final phase, replacing the bushing. And it passed its MOT, so yay, that was good. Only failed on a tyre, which to be honest, I did spot on the Sunday and thought, that looks a bit fruity. I have actually crossed off here, suspension noise, but I've still got it, it's less. Again, a video I've not posted yet. I actually found the top strut top, which is sort of an off-centre cap, was fitted on 180 degrees out, and it was causing the inner strut to just tap against the actual top steel mounting, which was a noise that I just had all this jiggling noise as I was driving along the road all the time. So I've eliminated a few things. I mean, you've got to expect this. 146,000 miles on the car now, you're going to get some wear and tear on it. So it's just slowly eliminating all these little bits, and it'll improve each time. What was I talking to you about? What was I going to tell you? I was going to tell you something before I jacked it up. Oh yeah, them wheel stands there. So I've made these in a previous video and declared them as shit wheel stands because, well, I just wasn't very happy with how I'd made them. But tell you what, for a little bit of scrap wood, they've been really useful. Support the vehicle, get it nice and high. You can put it on axle stands, but you find you put your car on axle stands and the wheels are still only this far off the floor. Whereas I've now probably got the wheels, I'd probably say a good 8-inch, about that, 8-inch off the floor, which obviously then puts the car that much higher up with the suspension, so you can easily crawl under it. So let's get it jacked up, and I'll get the belly panel off and I'll show you what. So here we go, anti-roll bar bushes got to come off. Pretty easy to take off, just the, what is it, the E12 socket, I can't remember, torque socket. Just going to put them on here. So there we go, both off each side. In fact, you can see where they've been playing around, been sliding around there because the grease has been easing out. So let's go back to this one, take this one apart. Probably could have really replaced this in the daylight where we could all see what we're doing. But anyway, so this is the bush that's to come off. This is probably going to need cutting off, I would imagine, to get it off the anti-roll bar. So let's just go and get a Stanley knife and cut this off. What you'll find is Mercedes have bonded these bushes on, so it's a little bit to get off. So it's a case of prizing it off and just working your way around with a Stanley knife. God damn it, come on. This is just where you feel like you're going to cut your fingers off. Once we cut this off, we're going to have to make sure we've got all... Oh, God. Oh. So now I've cut this off and still got all my digits. I've got to get these bits off the anti-roll bar. Oh, why did I say it was a quick job? Right. Oof. Come on. Come on, you know you want it. This is worse than I thought. There we go. One bush off. I should really have known better than to start this as it's going dark. I just need to get all the residual rubber off this, which is proving a little difficult at the top. Yep, let's do that, that's easier. Let's take it off and get it on the bench. Never say a job's going to be quick, because even though I've undone the anti-roll bar, you'll see there's a little debris here, which is for some sort of little device, potentiometer on the anti-roll bar. So I'm going to have to disconnect that, but that looks pretty rusty, so let's see if we can get that off. Whew. Wow, well, that was emotional. Moral to a story here: never do a job when it's about to go dark, say it's easy to do, you've never done it before, and then post it on YouTube. That was a beep of a job to get off. The anti-roll bar bushes are bonded on, so you need a Stanley knife to cut them off. However, there's also this little debris here, which is some sort of, I don't know, detecting the movement on the anti-roll bar, some feedback to the ECU for some reason. That was corroded up, wouldn't come off. Whew. So what I need to do, cut these off here now, and I'll show you how we do this. Right, so here we go, we've got the anti-roll bar in the vise now. I've just gripped that in there so I don't damage all the powder coating on it. We need to cut this off now. Should be easier, he says. Now it's in the bench, so let's see what we can do. Oh, come on. Come on, why are you so difficult? Oh, really? Why did the other one not come off like that? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Anyway, so what we're going to do now is clean this up. Get all the Let's do the same on the other side. So luckily, new bushes are split and we'll just go around it. Okay, so I think we're winning now. We've got all the bushes cleaned up on here. New anti-roll bar bushes are on. Let's get it back underneath the car. So what you'll find is we're obviously not optimum time to be doing this in the dark at night, and you'll find there's a point where a car just fights you all the way, and eventually you'll win. And we've got past this because we're now winning and we're now going back together. So as recommended for optimum performance, lubricate the bush. Put it on the anti-roll bar. Just make sure it goes in the right way around. So basically it just goes on like that. There we go. Right. So that's that one in. A bit of grease on here as well on the top. Bit of grease around here. Powerflex anti-roll bar bush fitted both sides, all back on. Let's get it down off the road and see what it's like. Just been for a quick drive round and it's all hunky-dory. Looks great, rides great. To be honest, I can't tell the difference. I only drove down the road and back, but you can see the existing bush is pretty worn. You can see it's a bit sloppy in the hole. That sounded wrong. Anyway, it's a bit of a anyway, it's worn. You can see where it's been moving around there in the actual housing. So what do we do with this? There's only one thing for it. In the bin. That's gone. Other jobs to do. Rocker cover leaks. Engine mounts, which are up there. Seatbelt alarm, rear demister, which I could do with working today. Jobs on the Porsche, jobs on the Dart. Please like and subscribe. Let's see if we can get to 1,000 by Christmas. That'd be good. It'd be very good actually. And thank you for all those who have subscribed so far. And keep watching, and hopefully we'll get up to other things. Thank you.